So by the title of this video, I'm doing a 1-year marriage update. Chala! Your girl has been married for 1 year, and I want to take you guys along with me on this journey. I don't really talk about my marriage like that, but I decided to do like a 1-year update, so people that are also in the journey like this with me can also maybe learn 1 or 2 things, and also share their experience in the comment section. Let us learn together. Hello beautiful people, hello my sunshine. It's your girl Chioma and you're welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're just seeing my face for the first time, my name is Shioma, and on this channel I share lifestyle content with vlogs, places I visit in my city. I am currently based in Qatar, and adventures. If this is the type of content you would like, please consider subscribing to this channel. You're welcome to this channel. And to all my returning subscribers, you all are the real deal. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for clicking on this video. I got married was food prep. Cooking was never a problem, but preparing the food, knowing what to prepare. At times during my off days, I'll just be like, what do I have to prepare? I needed a different meal, different recipes, just to make my meal, like just to make my husband enjoy the meal. So the meal prep for me was it was very challenging, because while I was staying with my dad, I don't need to meal prep. My dad would just tell me, prepare this, prepare that. I was acting based on instructions, but now I have to be the one talking about the meal, planning the meal and all that. So it was lots of work for me, but I'm getting used to it. So one of the things I used to like support myself, like in my off days, I try to prepare like bulky meal that can last us for at least 2 weeks, and so that's how baby girl is surviving. Fresh food, I know they do fresh food. And I try to like put in a week a different meal that we have not eaten for a long time. I try to put that in the menu. So that's how I have been cooking. One is loving differently. Loving differently. You have to understand how your spouse wants to be loved. Like for example, my husband is someone that he likes to touch, he likes to give kisses. But me, I'm this type of person, like, don't touch me. I don't like to kiss. But now I'm adjusting to it, because marriage is just like, it's a business. It's partnership. If you want the marriage to succeed, you both have to come together to make it work. I cannot say because I don't like to be kissed, I don't like to be touched, that means my husband should not touch me. No. I just have to adjust to it. I just have to go with the flow. So now I'm beginning to learn, like once in a while I'll just give like kisses, once in a while I'll just like touch. I'm still learning this, okay? So maybe with time I'm going to progress with time. So loving differently is something I have learned. So my husband knows, for me, I love gifts, I love to be surprised, and he's always with that. My husband knows how to throw surprises for me. He's always doing that. So loving differently is something that you have to know what your spouse loves, both emotionally and physically. Just know it helps. The next one is handling conflict in marriage. You cannot tell me that your marriage is peaceful, so peaceful that there is no conflict, no issues here and there. Definitely there's going to be issues here and there, but what is important is how do you guys settle it. I'm a kind of person, like, if I should have issues with you, I want to settle it like immediately. But my husband is someone that if he should have issues with you, he likes you to give him time to like to settle everything in. Then he's going to call you and you guys are going to settle it. So when we got married, I was like always pushing, let us settle it now. So one day he called me that, babe, we are different people. You have to give me time to digest the issue and we settle it. Because what we made very important is that our issues don't stay to the next day. We try to settle it before we sleep. But I think I was very pushy, like I want it now to be settled, but it's not done that way. So now I already understand whenever we are having issues and maybe just like a heated argument, I have to just like give him his space. Maybe after like 2 hours, 3 hours, I call him, then we discuss about it. So just know how to settle your conflict, know how to talk to your partner about the conflict. Definitely there is going to be conflict, but know how to the next one is recreational companionship. This recreational companionship is like loving the activities your husband likes or your wife likes. For my husband loves football and is Arsenal fan. Arsenal, they're always winning them. And I keep on asking him, what do you see in this Arsenal? But I just feel like he loves to carry me along. Like, and then they are playing, but I say, babe, come and see this guy, he just scored the goal. It's none of my business though. But I just have to be there, like, just to like cheer him up, because it's better for him to watch the ball with me in the house or the match with me in the house rather than going outside to go and watch the match. So I have no choice. I just have to like stay with him, just smile, good, it's okay, goal. At times I won't have to like make jest of his club and all of that, but I feel like he enjoys it. He enjoys me being there. He enjoys me being in that space. He enjoys me talking at that moment. Even though I'm insulting the club, he still enjoys it. So know your partner's recreational activities, what they like to do. Because like there is this Pastor Kingsley and Pastor Midred is always talking about, they always talk about marriage. He mentioned something like he likes he likes adventures, he likes power bike, he likes to try out new things, but the wife doesn't like any of those things. But because of the husband likes it, and he always tries to involve his wife, so they do it together. So he feel more comfortable doing those things with his wife than with his friends. Because maybe the wife don't like it, definitely he has to go out with his friends to go and do all those things. So I also learned from that, from their marriage counseling. So that's why anytime like it involves ball, I'm always there with my husband. Even though I have nothing to do there, but I'll just sit there and just be blabbing, just talk. But I feel he enjoys it. Also, adjustments in living it together. Okay, let me explain this. We are both from different families, and the way I live in my family is different from the way my husband's family lives. For example, when we got married, I'm kind of person, I don't like to see the dishes in the sink. I love it when you're done eating, you wash it immediately, because that's what my dad usually do. My dad finish eating, he wash the dish. But my husband is not that type of person that likes to like wash the dish immediately. When we newly got married, we were always having that issue. Babe, why can't you just one plate? Why can't you just wash it and all of that? But I noticed that he's not that type of person that does that. Me, as for me, I don't like to do the laundry. You get? He loves doing the laundry. So we are adjusting. There's some little things that I can run away from. Like when I'm done bathing, for me to like scoop the water out from the floor, just for me to dry the ground, I don't like to do it. I run away from it so much. So my husband already knows that about me. He tries to do it. So the things I feel like my husband does not like to do, I also help him. So that's why we are partners. We do these things together without feeling cheated or maybe someone feeling a certain type of way about it. So that's how we like, you definitely, when you're getting married, you have to adjust. Both couples have to adjust, because you don't expect your spouse to be so perfect. No, nobody is perfect. No marriage is perfect. So you both have to adjust to these things. You both have to just like go with the flow and create that time to learn about things matters. In marriage, those little things like getting your spouse like a little gift, it matters so much. You don't know how those things, it goes a long way. It goes a long way. And praying for your spouse. Maybe at that moment your spouse is down, your spouse don't even like, your spouse is not really in the mood, but that little prayer that you make for your spouse, it can really go a long way in your spouse's life. So praying for your spouse, those little gifts, the gifts might not be expensive, but is the intent, for me, is the intentions behind the gift that matters. You can get me a pen, just a little pen or a pencil, whatever, but what I am checking is the intentions that you have for me while getting that gift for me. That's all that matters to me. So those little things, a kiss in the forehead, it matters. All those little things that we feel like is nothing and all of that, no, these things, it really matters in marriage. There's nothing like little in marriage. All these things matter. All these things helps to build your marriage. Next one is respect and in marriage. Respect does not mean only the wife should respect the husband. The husband also needs to respect your wives. Respect is vice versa. If you want respect, you also have to respect your spouse. Your wife cannot be like giving you like a suggestion, even though you feel that suggestion is not meaningful to you, that suggestion you cannot use it or whatever. You don't need to shut your spouse up and tell her, shut up, what do you have to offer? No, learn as much as possible to respect your spouse. Respect means so much, and I feel even in friendships and relationships, respect, it means so much, because both parties have to have respect for each other. Both parties also have to have their limits. This is what you can do, this is what you cannot do, for both. So respect is not only on the wife's part. Men also learn to respect your wife, because when you respect her, or wives, when you respect your husband, there are some things that your spouse will do for you willingly without thinking. So respect is very important. I'm also learning this, how to respect, because I'm someone that I like to talk. I only want my opinion to be heard, because I'm the firstborn, so in my family, everybody's always counting on me. But in marriage, I found out it's very different. It's a different ball game there. So I'm also learning respect. So respect is very important in marriage. If you want your marriage to be successful, respect is very important. Spending quality time together. Quality time might not be like in the monetary aspect. You guys, you can as well do like a small picnic in your home. Make do with what you have, but try as much as possible to spend quality time together, because I feel most couples, they put so much importance in money, like I don't have the money to do this, I cannot take you out and all of that. But these things help your relationship to grow. You guys need moments together. Like me and my husband, we try as much as possible in a month, we try to like go out, let us spend time together, even though as little as 100 riyal, if we can remove it for that month, for us to like just go out and have fun, let us spend time, because at the end of the day, it's still us, and we are building a relationship. Like when we start having kids, we'll still know that we had us before the kids, so that our mindset, like everything will not just go to my child. For me, I don't want to build my family that way. I want to build my family in a way like I want to understand that before I had this child, my husband was there. I still want to have moments with my husband forever. So I don't just want my husband to push me one side, or I should push my husband one side because of kids, when kids start coming. So we want to like start creating this moment and just know that we have just us even before the kids. So couples, try to spend like quality time together. This it fixes marriages, it fixes relationships. Everything should not just be centered on money. I want to build house, I want to buy a car. Yes, you want to do all those things, but no matter how little it is, create even shopping. You both can go for shopping together. It's part of the quality time, but try to spend quality time. The next together. One is sex. Sex in marriage. This is not negotiable. You cannot set timetable for sex. No, you cannot set timetable for sex. You cannot tell your husband, or you tell your spouse, or you tell your wife, okay, we're going to have sex on Monday, Tuesday no sex, Wednesday no sex, Thursday we're going to have sex. Okay, we're going to be having sex 3 times in a week. We're going to be having sex 4 times. No. Sex in marriage is what flows. But couples should also try to create this intimacy relationship. I don't know, create it for yourself. Me, I'm a kind of person like, your baby girl, I'm just like there. But I'm also learning this, like knowing my husband needs. When my husband needs it, I'm also knowing this. You get? So I'm learning. Let me say I'm still learning. I'm just 1 year in the marriage, so I am still learning. I'm still learning on how to make my marriage a better one. But in all, this 1 year for me, if you had to ask me to tell you in one word how my marriage has been this 1 year, I'll tell you peaceful. Because when I was getting married, I prayed to God, I want to have peace in my home. I grew up seeing so many marriages collapse. I grew up in the barracks. I know in the barracks, different people together. I grew up seeing couples fight. I grew up seeing different troubles in the homes. And I pray to God that I want peace. I want peace in my home. Every day I keep on praying that I want peace in my home. And God has been faithful. This 1 year has been peaceful. And I pray, like, as I embark in the 2nd year, I want it to be more peaceful, more the end of the vlog, and I hope you all enjoy it. If you've not subscribed, if you are yet to subscribe, please subscribe to this channel. Come join the family. It's all love here. And to all my returning subscribers, once again, I'll tell you, thank you, and see you all in the next vlog. But always remember to love yourself. Bye.